Hi, it's Chris with WANNABEE Honey Farms. If you enjoy this channel or get anything out of this episode today, please hit the subscribe button. If this interests you and you're learning with me, be sure and hit the like. And if you want to be notified for future shows, be sure and hit the bell. So with that being said, what we're going to do today is we're going to go into these hives. I'm laughing because I've already been in the hives. I figured I'd do the intro first or last so I could kind of cheat a little bit. But all right, I wanted to go in and check, and hive squirrel has just been killing it, doing really good. And I'm really curious to see how they're doing. I've been feeding all week long, and so I really wanted to know what was going on with their food stores. It turns out that they were starving to death because they've been sucking down food all week long, like a quart and a half a piece, one of those quick feeders full every single day. They've been sucking them dry. Okay, so of late, for all intents and purposes, squirrel seems to be now my strong hive. They just kind of switch places. I think it was because they're starving. All right, I've been feeding them all week, and so just want to go in and see what their food stores look like. Yeah, they have gobbled down all of their food. I think I'm just going to set this right here. Okay, really curious to see what it looks like in there. Okay, now that appears to be a busy hive. Yeah, okay, where's my smoker? That looks like about 7 frame coverage there. Go in and see what kind of brood I've got going on. I guess maybe I should look this over for a queen. Just very quickly. As unlikely as it is, I've seen it happen to other beekeepers. Okay, no queen there. Alright, let's just go in and see what they got going on here. Yeah, boy, this looks like... Okay, this outer frame doesn't look like there's anything on it. But once we get past that, things start looking real busy real quick. Okay, they've been storing the honey out here, or the sugar water, the funny honey, if you will. So at least I'm sure that they're not starving anymore. Okay, yep, I see eggs in the middle. Queen's been working up here, and I see the funny honey off to the side. For any new beekeepers or people just thinking about getting into it, funny honey is what we call sugar water that's been fed to the bees and put away in storage. It's not fit to sell because it's not real honey. But yeah, there's eggs all through here. So I'm hoping to see a lot more in the larva department and cap brood department as I go on. And these bees weren't happy when I opened the hive, but they seem to have calmed down quite a bit. I need to smoke them down a little further. All I got is bees' eyes out here looking at me down in the cracks. And I need to smoke them just to make sure I don't squish them when I'm trying to open this. Yeah, we got 8 frames. Oh, I'm going to go back and I'm going to say 7. We got 7 solid frames of bees up on top. I think I'm going to pull my feeders and put a super up on top of this one. And I didn't anticipate this, so like a new guy, I didn't bring any supers over here with me. Yeah, this hive is killing it, and if you remember, this is a hive I had some people telling me that I should just let it die, but we requeened it, we nursed it back to health, and now we've got a hive that is absolutely killing it. Yep, all kinds of honey down here. I would like to see some more capped brood. And perhaps I'll see that down here. Alright, there's some capped brood right there. Okay, yep, and it's all backfilled with eggs and larvae. So as spotty as this looks at first glance, I'm happy with it. Yeah, this is showing all kinds of signs of just being a healthy hive. Come on, girls, I need room to work. Yep. I don't see any cat brood on here, but this thing has just recently hatched because it is just full of larvae and eggs. Every day I've been coming out here and looking at it, and they've had a new hatch outside. The old nurse bees have been out here doing orientation flights. So I know they're rotating. Oh boy, this one's heavy. That's got a great combination. Not great, but it's got an interesting combination. A lot of cat brood on here. Looks like they're backfilling with honey. So yeah, I'm definitely going to stop feeding. I don't really care for them backfilling brood boards with food stores. I don't see any queen eggs. That's definitely something I was worried about, but I'm not worried anymore. Well, at least I don't think I'm worried. I'm going to keep going through here real quick. And that's kind of all I'm doing, is I'm looking for to see if they got any queen cells possibly working. Yeah, this thing is just full of larvae. But I'm lacking in cat brood. More than making up for in larvae. See if you can get a close-up of that, huh?
Where?
Just anywhere in these cells in here. Can you see larvae in there?
I can't tell what I'm looking at.
Okay. Okay, I am gonna run in real quick, and I'm gonna grab a super to put on this, because I think this hive can definitely use it. I'm gonna trust my lovely, lovely wife's weather instincts, and we're gonna put a super on this one. I'm gonna get a super ready for the other one. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna need it, but I'm gonna bring one over for it. I'll be back in a minute. Oh, I'm gonna close this up. He didn't take much feed from yesterday. So we'll just have to see how they're doing. Down there like that. Okay, up on top, things are looking a little bit non-populous. I may end up flipping the boxes. As was suggested to me last week. I don't know, we'll see where the queen is, see what she's doing. Yeah, this one I do not think is going to be ready for a super. But it's not taking feed either. Yeah, there's where all the feed's going right there. A whole lot of honey being stored away, and I got a feeling that's what I'm going to keep finding. Yeah, there's some backfill larvae, a lot of backfilled larvae. Okay, they've really backed off of taking the food I've been giving them. Ooh boy. Got an empty queen cup. We got a chewed open cup. Shirley, get in close right here. Okay, that's got something in it, and I don't know what to make of it, because is that building up a queen? I don't know. It's right here. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what to make of that. It looks like half a cup with a larvae in it. Yep, more eggs. All right, she's doing what she's supposed to be doing. She's laying. She's not laying as aggressively as she initially was. Looks like they're storing honey on the sides, which would be predictable. Nothing, and nothing. Okay, I just don't think this one's quite ready for a super yet. I am going to stop feeding it though. Blackberry nectar is coming in, and so they have food stores out there. It's just a matter of them going and getting it. Yeah, they are definitely not getting a super. There's just not enough going on down here in this lower hive. In fact, I think I am going to switch box positions and get them up working higher. Yeah, there's nothing going on down here. It just seems like the majority of my activity is taking place in the upper box. Okay, this has got a lot of brood on it. Empty queen cup. A lot of larvae. So she is working down here, just not very aggressively. Okay, there's a drone cup. I'm gonna cut that open. And I don't see any varroa. So I'm going to hold off bee testing and thinking about treating. Okay, so that is my first. Let me see, that's my 5th frame in on the bottom where I'm seeing some healthy brood action. This has got brood activity, but I would hardly call it aggressive. Okay, there's my queen right there. See her? The end of my corner right there. Oh, you are a pretty girl. I lost you. Where'd you go? Oh, there she is. Scurrying around looking for a place to lay. Yeah, those are all filled with eggs. Oh man, she is so beautiful. Let me get a close-up of her, huh? Right there. Tip of my finger. Can you see her?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's probably pissed off at me for bringing her out into the sunlight, but oh, I can't help but look at her. She's so pretty. There's just something about Italian queens. They got that beautiful golden color. Okay, so she's down here working. Okay, yeah, this is honey. Then we go into nothing. I think I am going to switch out these boxes for a couple reasons, actually. One of them, if this hive starts to take off and this weather's good, I want to have it healthy and building in the position that I want it to. Because I eventually want to move to all mediums, and I want to overwinter. Golly, I made that harder than it needed to be. But I want to overwinter with the big box on the bottom. I know it's early in the year to worry about such things, but that's what I want to do, so that's what I'm going to do. And the lower box has a vent on it, whereas the bottom box doesn't. So I kind of like that position more so like that. Watch out, him. And look at that, no slugs. Okay, I just wanted to help him out, do a little housekeeping. Whoops. Too far forward. Okay. Okay, they're not taking their feed anymore, so I'm not going to worry about it. Well, okay, I just changed my mind. I'm going to leave the feeder on, but that's only so they can finish off what's in there, because I don't want to dump it and make a mess for lack of any other reason. And I put the hive tool right here. Let's open this up. Squirrel or Bud has slowed down a little bit, and it was suggested to me the reasoning before that she may slow down just because of the food store situation, but we've remedied that, and so I'm hoping she'll pick up again. And so what I did, I went in and looked. This hive squirrel just looks utterly fantastic. I pulled the feeder off of that one and I put a super on. On Bud, they didn't take all the food today, so I left the feeder on for them, but the population has dwindled down to the point where maybe they'll take a feeder next weekend, but or excuse me, a super next weekend, but I just don't think they're ready for it. They got a lot of work to fill in, and I switched the boxes. It was suggested to me to do that last week, and the top box is just not being filled in the way I wanted it to, so I switched them. Or the bottom box wasn't filled in, so I switched them, so hopefully she'll start working her way back up and filling as she goes. But typical Washington weather we've been having. In a couple days it'll be the summer solstice, longest day of the summer, and we still haven't got past this cloudy crap, and the bees haven't been able to get out and feed. And near as I can tell, just by checking my bee groups, bees are starving all over Washington, or they're getting fed. Horrible bee season we're off to a start with. So anyway, I'm hoping to recover some of it. Alright, anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you as the week goes on next week. Bye.